All right. I am very excited about this radio game show. In fact, Solana has moved into the studio to handle the controls because this is such a do you feel like you've been demoted? Do you feel Jimmy like you are who did they keep taking out for Teddy Bridgewater to run the or Jacoby Brissett to
Tua.
run, was it Tua? I feel like Tua when Jacoby Brissett came in to run a 2-yard up the middle to try and get a first down.
I'm a little hurt, but no hard feelings.
All right, no hard feelings. We're going to get through this together. We're all a team here. I'm very excited. We do this every year. Solana at Heat Media Day asks some of the Heat players and coaches show specific questions. And you and I can guess, Crowder, because I have not heard any of these, so I don't know the answers. He asks Eric Spoelstra if he's ever had an Aperol Spritz. Now, you know, the Aperol Spritz, of course, is one of my pet projects. I have revitalized the Aperol Spritz industry.
Yeah.
And it became the drink of the summer. It's a hot new drink. Everyone enjoys it. You think Eric Spoelstra, who I believe is pretty much a world traveler, has ever had an Aperol Spritz?
Yes, he's a little sadiddy too. Yeah, Aperol.
Yes, yeah. I totally agree. Jimmy, do you think Spo? Do you know the answers to these, Jimmy?
No, I don't.
All right, well, don't give me any attitude. I'm just a yes or no question.
You benched him.
Do you get out there and block, Jimmy? Do you think Spo has ever had an Aperol Spritz?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with Crowder and you on that one. I think he gets out, and that's a very social drink. You're not going to get hammered drinking Aperol Spritzes.
He had a young old lady at one time.
Yeah. Like it all adds up. Let's hear what Eric Spoelstra had to say.
When you were in Europe, did you drink an Aperol Spritz? Have you ever ordered an Aperol Spritz?
I have not done that, but I had spirits that were given to me either by Nico's family or Pella's family. And I was able to have some nice wine with Simone.
All right. I hate that guy, and he'll never have any success without LeBron.
He got me. I knew I had that one.
Never had an Aperol Spritz. Shocking. All right. How about Simone Fontecchio? I imagine he's got it running through the tap in his home. Like when he brushes his teeth, he rinses with Aperol Spritz. No? I mean...
he's young, though.
He's Italian.
But
That's
he's young.
The birthplace of the Aperol Spritz.
But he's a young man. He's an athlete. No.
It doesn't matter, though. You're raised on Aperol Spritz as an Italian. You say no?
No.
Oh, I think he has it every day. Jimmy, what do you think about Simone Fontecchio?
I think he has.
Yeah, I think so as well. Let's listen to this.
Do you drink Aperol Spritz?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Only sometimes?
Only sometimes.
You get like the Hugo Spritz, or you just go traditional Aperol Spritz?
Aperol. Hugo is too sweet. I don't like it.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
You're not drinking that pregame, right? Like you gotta
not
balance
right now. Not right now. Probably we'll see in the next years, but not right now.
I love that. Simone Fontecchio is my guy. He's still on the roster?
He is.
All right, just checking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like how he goes sometimes, and you go, just sometimes. Like, no, all the time. It's all I drink. Crazy follow-up. Yeah, sometimes.
That's my own bottle on the bench.
Davion Mitchell. Has Davion Mitchell ever ordered an Aperol Spritz?
No, bet money, no.
I'm going to say yes. It is a hot young man's drink. And if you want to impress the ladies, you get some Aperol Spritzes for the table. Follow my lead on that. Mm-hmm. I think Davion Mitchell has absolutely had an Aperol Spritz. Jimmy, what do you think?
I think not.
All right. We've got 2 no's, 1 yes. Let's listen.
Have you ever ordered an Aperol Spritz?
No. Well, I mean, I've known somebody to order one, but I've never ordered one before. Why'd you ask that?
Simone Fontecchio's here, big drink in Italy. I just wonder if that's.
And it was crazy. I was in Italy, and then when I was with this person, they ordered that. But I'm like, and I tasted it. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a fan.
Interesting. So he was saying, without saying at the beginning, I got it, that, the ladies order the Aperol Spritz. Mm-hmm. And then Solana didn't take that lead. And then he followed up. He's like, the person I was with ordered an Aperol Spritz. So
because
it's a point against me. Yeah,
it's for women, huh?
Yeah, point against. Well, people used to believe that about Virginia Slims, but it's a fantastic cigarette.
you have men that smoke Virginia Slims?
Oh my God! After the show, I have an Aperol Spritz and a Virginia Slims.
Are you talking about the diet cigarettes?
If you
Any ones?
The diet ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Diet Cigs.
you get Manny Petties if you drink Aperol Spritzes.
Stop it! How dare you? Me and Simone Fontecchio are throwing them back like they're nothing. What are you talking about? So what did you ask Simone Fontecchio about spaghetti and meatballs? Whether you can order it at an Italian restaurant?
Just wanted to get his gauge on spaghetti and meatballs. You'll hear it's about a minute conversation because he had a lot to say about spaghetti and meatballs. But essentially, last year I asked all the Heat players, hey, you go to an Italian restaurant, would you ever order spaghetti and meatballs?
That's been a constant conflict on this show. If I go to an Italian restaurant, I get spaghetti and meatballs oftentimes. And Solana, and I believe you, Crowder, have said, no, you go to an Italian restaurant, if you order spaghetti and meatballs, you're out of sorts.
Yeah,
but my point is,
child.
it's on the menu for a reason, because it's an Italian restaurant that makes spaghetti and meatballs well. So let's hear what Simone Fontecchio has to say about spaghetti and meatballs.
In the United States, people think spaghetti and meatballs is here we go is Italian cuisine.
Yeah.
Would you, in your home country, ever order spaghetti and meatballs together?
No, but I was thinking about it this summer that there is a typical dish, actually from my region, from Abruzzo, that it's like thinner spaghetti. It's called chitarra with chitarra. Yeah, that means guitar in Italian.
Right.
That is actually with meatballs, but they are really super small meatballs. It's typically totally different from the Italian-American recipe, but it's something that it's really similar. So I don't know if it might be kind of related to it, but yeah.
You're from the eastern side of Italy, correct?
Yeah.
So if I was inviting you over for dinner
and
I told you I'm going to make you an Italian dish and it was traditional American spaghetti and meatballs, would you be a little disappointed?
A little bit, but you invited me, so I cannot be rude, and a guest can always.
You can be honest. You would hate it. You would hate it.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, the real disappointment is when you give him your address and it's Kendall, and he's got to drive all the way out to Kendall.
Solana, it gets weird if I invited you over for dinner. You always get weird.
I know you're from the East Coast
Yeah,
of
I did
Italy.
my research.
What kind of, you creeping on the guy?
We're kindred spirits. He and I told him I've been to Italy several times. I looked up where in Italy he was from.
I do enjoy listening to him speak. I love an Italian accent, and it's like, it's a smaller meatball.
I can hear him say meatball.
That was great.
I like when they look for the English word. I
like, how do you say cucumber?
I love it. Guitar. This guitar.
I kind of feel like he said, yeah, I get spaghetti and meatballs in Italy. Yeah, and it's just a thinner noodle and a smaller meatball. But essentially, he gets SpaghettiOs, which is a thinner noodle and smaller meatball. So I kind of took it as a point for me there.
But you got to think he's trying to make Solana happy because Solana's weird. He's looking at him in his eyes and funny.
Solana's doing the thing again that I told him not to do, which is to lead the witness. And he's like, Americans foolishly believe that spaghetti and meatballs. Can't you just ask him the question, see what the answer is?
If you want to see his reaction, the videos are posted on YouTube. When I bring up spaghetti and meatballs, which is why I laugh at the very beginning, you could tell made him uncomfortable. Spaghetti and meatballs made him uncomfortable. And if you thought that was the weirdest part of the interview, you haven't seen anything yet.
All right. So now I've maintained forever, cookie cake is the best cake on the planet. I don't understand ice cream cake at all. I don't understand why you would eat ice cream with a fork and a knife. And sheet cake, I'm a fan of as well. A Publix sheet cake is always good, but for me, cookie cake is the best. So Solana asked, what's the best? Ice cream cake, sheet cake, cookie cake. What do you think Pella Larson answers, Crowder?
Oh, cookie cake.
I'm going to go, but young, that's why I'm going to say ice cream cake, because he's still in that, how the youngsters, it's like, oh, guess what? There's a birthday party. You're going to get ice cream cake. Was he like 20, 21?
Yeah, he's young, 22.
Yeah, I think he's still an ice cream cake kind of fella.
I'm gonna say ice cream cake.
Ice cream cake as well. All right, let's listen to Pella Larson.
What's the best cake out of these three? Ice cream cake, cookie cake, or just your traditional sheet cake, like a normal cake you'd buy at the supermarket?
Well, I don't know what a cookie cake is, but it doesn't matter because the right answer is ice cream cake.
Man,
I knew it.
The middle part, the crunchies in the middle.
Oh, crunchy.
Have you ever had the ice cream cake with that in the middle?
I don't know. Ice cream in general is always a winner for me, so it doesn't matter which one it is.
Right, but ice cream, Pella, is good in a cone or a cup. It's not good on a plate with a fork and a knife. But he doesn't even know what cookie cake is, so there's my entree right there. Get me his home address. Jimmy, call Pella Larson and ask if you can get his home address because I want to send him a cookie cake from Mrs. Fields. What do you think Spo says?
Sheet cake. Old school man.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't know. He's a basketball guy.
Yeah.
So what he knows is you go to Publix and you order a sheet cake because anything else is superfluous. Like you need a cake for someone, you get a sheet cake.
And it's as we do this year to year, he overshares. So he might even say, I don't need a lot of cake, but when I do, he always has a little preface.
Jimmy, what do you think Spo says?
I'm gonna say ice cream cake.
I think that's the least of his favorite cakes. I think he's with me on that one. Let's listen to Spo.
Ice cream cake, cookie cake, or just your plain sheet cake?
It's a chocolate cake with ice cream inside of it. I like it when that's at birthday parties for the kids.
And they have like the little crunchies inside. You enjoy
Even
that?
better, yeah. I just like the combination of the chocolate with ice cream.
Kindred spirits, Spo.
I mean,
fudged it.
Yeah, because he went to what his kids like.
Yeah.
Because his kids are of age to go to all these birthday parties. So he's like, yeah, I think you need to re-ask that question, Solana.
Oh,
You meet with him before the games, don't you?
I do sometimes, yeah.
Can you re-ask that question Sunday before the Knicks game?
You guys realize Spo has like no body fat percentage, right? He's not carrying around moobs like the two of you. This guy's not eating cake unless his kids are eating cake.
Well, when the hell do you think I'm eating cake? What do you think you think I have a cake over here? I'm nursing one Coke Zero in 4 hours. You think I have a cake next to me somewhere? How about Davion Mitchell?
Ooh, ice cream.
See, I think I'm going to try to go back. He's talking about being out with the ladies, having the Aperol Spritz. I think cake with frosting is going to be his move there. I think it's the smoother move. So I'm going to go sheet cake for Davion.
Ice cream's more sensual. He already brought up the ladies. He's on his mind with the Aperol Spritz. Ice cream.
Jimmy?
I'm gonna say cookie cake.
Cookie cake. All right, going off the board. Let's hear what Davion Mitchell said.
I'll give you a couple options.
Okay.
Ice cream cake, cookie cake, or just sheet cake, regular sheet cake that you buy from the store.
I'm gonna be a little bit selfish here. Like I think that, like if I'm getting a cake, I would want to eat it. So like, I usually don't eat cake, but I would say that the best cake, ice cream cake.
Ice cream cake.
No!
Yeah, I think
It has the crunchies in the middle. That's the best part.
Yeah, I think that's what I get, just because I can feel like I can eat it too.
I mean, can you imagine all these adults talking about crunchies and everyone lights up when he mentions crunchies? What is wrong with everyone?
Texture.
Nobody needs texture in their food. Do you need crunchies in your fettuccine Alfredo? You'd
No,
send
that's a
it back if
smooth
there were
dish.
crunchies.
What
Ice
about
cream is smooth.
What about the everything seasoning that puts a little crunch on the bagel?
Boom.
No, it's for the seasoning. It's not for the crunch.
Hey man, Davion guy, he talks sexy.
He did, man. He was like ice cream.
Why didn't you invite him over for spaghetti?
I did. Solana 305 on YouTube. I may or may not have invited Davion to his favorite restaurant, KYU, in downtown.
Excellent. All right, one more. Again, this has been a constant argument on this show. Crowder flies a lot. I always say, hey, shoot your loved ones a text, taking off now, or when you land, we're landing now. And not even just family. It can be friends like us. When you're in Houston right now, It would have been nice when you took off. I don't know when you went, this morning, last night. If you shot us a text on the thread, hey, taking off now. And it would have been nice when you landed. Because we didn't know till you signed on today if you had made it to Houston. I knew you were going, but you had gone 0 dark 30. So I think that's common courtesy.
Waste of time.
It's not a waste of time. You let your loved ones know that that you're taking off and that you're landing. What do you think Davion Mitchell says about this?
I think he'll agree with you, honestly.
Yeah, I think
this is a young people social media. Look at me, I'm traveling thing.
I would just like to point out, you're going to hear me bring up his mom here, but it's because we had a conversation previously about him kind of assimilating to Miami, moved his mom down. He has a very strong relationship.
So you asked him specifically if he texts his mom?
I mentioned his family, but I do specifically talk about his mom because she had a battle with cancer, overcame it. We kind of got into that.
So do you ask him specifically if he texts his mom?
Mom and family. I bring up mom and family.
Then for sure the answer is yes. If you made it that specific, if it's like, do you text your mom, then for sure the answer is yes. Jimmy?
I'm going to say yes.
It'd be funny, Jimmy, if you said no, he hates his mom.
I wouldn't say that.
All right, let's hear what Davion Mitchell has to say.
Do you text your mom or a family member before you take off on the airplane and then after you land just to let them know? Like you're checking in.
I probably should. My mom actually gets mad that I don't. But I don't do all the time. So she yells at me all the time and say, why don't you text me or tell me that you're
Yeah. Check in with the fam.
I actually got to do better. I'm glad you said that. I'm going to do better with that.
All right. So he, at least Crowder, is open to changing his ways. You're not open to it. I think you're making a mistake. Davion Mitchell immediately realized he's on the wrong side of the argument and is now on my side.
Yeah, he's a baby. If mom lives with him, maybe I can understand that. But as a grown man texting y'all, this morning at 7:20, you wanted a text from me?
It would have been nice.
Hey, fellas, taking off.
Yeah,
in Houston in 3.
You seen those videos on TikTok where you call your friends at night just to say goodnight?
No.
That's funny. I'm going to call you tonight to say goodnight.
No, you're not.
Let's hear, let's guess what Pella Larson says about checking in with loved ones when flying. What do you think?
I think these babies, I think these kids all do it. Yeah. So Pella would be.
And where's he from?
Sweden.
He's from Sweden.
Yeah.
And he's foreign. His parents are worried about him being in America.
That's it. And Swedish people are notoriously nice and thoughtful.
Are they really?
I don't know. But I know when I click on the Swedish category on some of my favorite websites, they seem very nice and cordial.
Giving, very giving.
Very giving. Jimmy, what do you think Pella Larson says?
I'm going to say he says no.
Really interesting. Let's hear Pella Larson.
Do you send a message to your family still before you take off and then when you land, just to check in, just to let them know, hey, I'm good. Everything's okay.
I think it's transitioned from my family to my girlfriend. It's
okay.
She's more into my day-to-day life than my family. So, I mean, if I'm going to Sweden, I'll for sure let them know, like, yo, I'm here. But they got to pick me up too. So that's
you need a ride.
I need a ride. But yeah, I do.
But he does. Okay, he does with his girlfriend. The more, I mean, that sometimes supplants the family, the current spouse or girlfriend. So
these young kids are more mature than y'all are.
Finally, Eric Spoelstra. Do you think he checks in with family and loved ones? Remember, he's got kids, and I don't know if they have phones yet. I don't know if they're of age to have phones, but do you think he checks in?
No, old soul, just too focused on the game planning. No way he's worried about this foolishness.
I also think that he's not interested in people knowing where he is all the time, whether he's landed or not. I think he likes to get to a city and just kind of, hey, I'm going to do whatever I feel like doing right now. I don't, and he's recently divorced. I don't need to check in with anybody. That's part of the package.
For some reason, I think Spo gets his warm nuts in first class and sets up a basketball court and starts moving them around. Like
he moves the nuts as if they like he's scheming plays.
The almonds are defense. Right. Yeah, almonds are defense. Cashews are offense.
Ma'am, can I get 3 more nuts here? Because I've only got 7 on the court.
And he gives them to Ira after.
Ira puts him in a bag, keeps him for later. Jimmy, what do you think? Spo?
I think he does do it.
All right, let's listen to Eric Spoelstra.
do you text your family before and after the flight? So in other words, you sit down before the flight takes off. Do you almost send like some sort of like, hey, taking off, and then when you land, you let everybody, you check in with the fam?
Well, this summer, the majority of my, well, if you're talking about my family with my kids,
Right,
7, 5, and 3, they don't have phones.
They don't have phones yet?
So I'm not texting. And hopefully that doesn't happen for a while. So I'm usually with my kids during the summer.
Right.
And I'm not texting.
What about the folks? You check in with them, or
is that bad? I should say yes, but definitely not before and after a flight.
I mean, I'm 31. I'm engaged, but I'll still let the fam know, like, hey, flying out.
Yeah,
land,
okay.
You gotta let them know you're okay.
All right, I'll be more intentional about that next time.
I think, again, like Davion Mitchell, he's like, yeah, I've recognized the error in my ways, and I'm going to correct that.
Hawk, do you think that Solana is about to adjust Davion Mitchell or Eric Spoelstra's habits by asking that question?
I believe he has.
I think I changed Spo's course of action before and after flights. I truly believe that.
Spo's going to call. What is parents, 80?
Even more reason to shoot him a text, let you know that we made it.
No, they don't even know what's going on.
He's been doing a lot of traveling with Team USA.
That's the thing, too. When travel is, do pilots do it? Would you think a pilot, every time they take off or land, they call somebody? When you travel a lot,
Sully did.
No, it just
becomes, I saw it in the movie.
Yeah.
So,
I saw it. Sully did it.
My neighbor's a pilot. Always, he would text me.
All right. That was delightful. That is an excellent job, Solana. That was excellent. Where can people see your Heat Media Day interviews?
Solana 305 on YouTube.
Solana 305 on YouTube. That was excellent. We got a good insight into the Heat players and coaches there. That was really fun. I love doing that. That is my favorite season preview that we do every year. That was fun. Excellent. We learned a little bit about Aperol Spritz, spaghetti and meatballs, ice cream cake, cookie cake, texting your loved ones. I mean, these are the things I want to know about the players who play for my favorite team. So that was very cool. Very excited.